So today's video is going to be about Ishowspeed. I made a video about him 9 months ago because his other character is Quin NFN. So if you haven't seen that video, the link will be in the description below. And when I made this video, everybody was able to see the resemblance because they look exactly alike right here. There wasn't that many people denying this one because it's extremely obvious. But one person that tried denying it was Ishowspeed's other character, Quin NFN. So he responded to my video the same day that I posted it. And here's his comment. He said, "This is so cap, it's crazy." And his comment is still there, so you guys can go see it for yourself on my video. And I never made a video about this because I was just so busy with so many videos that I was working on during that time. So I just didn't have enough time to make a whole video responding to him. But today I just really wanted to make a video talking about this because why would he respond if it wasn't true? You know what I mean? Most people feel the need to respond to my videos because they know that it's true. If this video wasn't true, he would just dislike the video and never come back. But the fact that he just felt the need to comment and deny this goes to show that he's guilty of something. Clearly what I said was true. And this is not the first time that a celebrity comments on my video. Trippy Red commented recently and tried denying that he's Orlando Brown. And even Orlando Brown commented as well on one of my videos. So there's been multiple celebrities that have commented on my videos and they tried denying it. And if you notice, every single time they comment, they always try to make a joke out of it too. Like for example, right here, Quin put multiple laughing emojis and Trippy Red did a similar thing. So they always try to make a joke out of it. That way people don't take it serious. But don't let them throw you off because this is deeper than just a joke. They like to get people to laugh it off. That way people can still support them and they won't realize how deep this actually is. Because as you guys can clearly see, Ishowspeed and Quin NFN look so much alike. It's completely undeniable. In this side-by-side comparison, you can really see the resemblance a lot. So that's why they try to make a joke out of it so that people don't really see how deep this actually is. Because clearly something is going on right here. These two characters have so many similarities, it's crazy. Right here they look extremely similar. These characters are very similar and they even smile the same as well. So here's some more comparisons of Quin and Ishowspeed because they look so much alike. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But it's pretty obvious that Ishowspeed's other character is Quin NFN. And I'm not sure who the base character is yet because both of these characters are very young. So there has to be an older character out there. And I'm going to do more research. And when I do find him, I'll make a video about that. Because these two characters are very close in age. And I'm going to get to that later because that's a major connection. But as you guys can see, they have a very similar side profile. And they do very similar face expressions. So yeah, this one is pretty obvious. Anybody with eyes can see this one. But there's a lot of kids that are very attached to Ishowspeed. Ishowspeed is pushing an agenda on a lot of kids right now, and I'm going to get to that later. I found so much evidence for this one. It's way deeper than them just looking alike. So let's get into all the connections. So Quin NFN's birthday is January 18th. And Ishowspeed's birthday is January 21st. So these characters' birthdays are only 3 days apart. So do you guys think that's just a coincidence? What are the chances that they look exactly alike? And on top of that, their birthdays are only 3 days apart. And they're only 4 years apart, so they're both very young. But the fact that their birthdays are only 3 days apart really goes to show that they love doing mockery with this because they could have made their birthdays completely different, but they chose to make their birthdays 3 days apart. So another big connection is the fact that both of them are associated with Choppa. So as you guys can see right here, this is Quin NFN with Choppa. Quin has this song with Choppa, and this song came out 2 years ago. And then 1 year later, Choppa comes on Ishowspeed's stream. And for some reason, Ishowspeed and AdinRoss don't have a shirt on in this video, which I find very strange because there's so many men in this video. And this guy right here looks like a grown-ass man. I don't know what he's doing with all these kids with their shirts off. But anyways, that's another story. So as you guys can see, here's Ishowspeed and Choppa. He looks so much like Quin right here, I actually got him confused. And this is a big connection because a lot of times celebrities like to collaborate with the same celebrities with their other characters. So that's why Choppa collabed with Quin and Ishowspeed. And Nelly is Choppa. I made a video about this last year. So if you haven't seen that video, the link will be in the description below. So another big similarity with these characters is the fact that they're both rappers. Even though Ishowspeed is mainly just a streamer and a YouTuber, but he raps as well and he has multiple songs. But they rap very similar and their voices are very similar as well.
And I still spit some heat in December. OG in the swisher. Pour up some lean with a killer, then go hit the scene with my go hit a jug, I be speed like 30 chops in the bean like your home, man, I make the whole screen right. Oh no, bozo, all on it.
So I can't play their songs for too long because they'll copyright me. But I'm pretty sure you guys can hear the similarities in their voices. And they both rap very similar. You know, they both scream on the track. So now let's get into the Gematria because there's so many connections with these two characters in Gematria. So Quin's real name is Quinlan Sharif McAfee. And Ishowspeed's real name is Darren Watkins. And both of their names have the same exact Gematria. So Darren Watkins and Quinlan McAfee both equal 58 in the full reduction cipher. And then Darren Watkins equals 86 in the reverse full reduction. And Quinlan McAfee equals 68. So both of those numbers are basically the same. You know, they're just reversed. And they have the same numerology. And then Ishowspeed's last name, Watkins, matches up with Quin. As you guys can see, they both equal 25 in the full reduction cipher. And Quin used to go by the name Quincho. So I noticed that Ishowspeed's first name, Darren, matches up with Quincho. Darren and Quincho both equal 102 in the reverse ordinal cipher. And I also noticed that Darren, which is Ishowspeed's first name, matches up with Masonry. So this goes to show that this character is not a real person. You know, a lot of people think he's real just because he's 17 years old and he started off just by streaming 2K and stuff like that. But don't you guys find it suspicious that he ended up playing 2K with Bronny, which is LeBron's son, and then he even put LeBron on the mic one time? So that goes to show that this character is involved. You know, he's not just a regular kid that started streaming, and that's going to hurt a lot of people because a lot of people are really attached to these characters because they really think that they're real people and they want to relate to somebody so bad. And that's why their names match up with Masonry and stuff like that, because their names are scripted. So Darren equals 33 in the full reduction cipher, just like Masonry, and then they both equal 39 in the reverse full reduction. Alright, so when I was doing the Gematria with both of these characters, I noticed that Quin really matched up with Dead a lot. So one of these characters is going to die, and I'm not sure if it's going to be Ishowspeed or Quin, but it's most likely going to be Quin because he has more connections to Dead. So Quin NFN equals 41 and Dead equals 14 in the full reduction cipher. So it's basically the same number, just reversed. And then they both equal 94 in the reverse ordinal cipher. And then Quin NFN matches up with Death Hoax. They both equal 41 in the full reduction. So every time a celebrity dies, it's a death hoax. And hoax basically means it's a fake and scripted event. And then Quin's real name is Quinlan. So his name matches up with murder. They both equal 34 in the full reduction cipher. And they both equal 38 in the reverse full reduction cipher. So yeah, one of these characters is going to fake their death. But anyways, as you guys can see by this comparison, they look so much alike. But I really wanted to show you guys this picture of Ishowspeed because his body does not look real at all. You know, he looks like a demon right here. You know, he looks really strange. Like a regular person does not have a body like this, especially at 16 years old. You know, it's obvious that he's just a character for the world stage. And if you really just look at him, he looks fake. You know what I mean? Like, I've never seen a real person with a nose like this. That's the only difference between him and Quin. You know, Quin has a smaller nose, and Ishowspeed has this really big nose, and he almost looks like a shark. His nose really makes him look like a cartoon character. So I just thought that was funny. Alright, so now let's get into all of the symbolism that both of these characters do. So Quin does this symbolism a lot. You know, I've noticed that in multiple pictures, he's always doing this symbolism in plain sight. And here we got Ishowspeed pointing guns to his head. So he's symbolizing the fact that one of his characters is going to die. And he's also symbolizing the fact that he's killing your consciousness. You know, he's a very ignorant character, and I'm going to get to that later. And then here's Quin again doing symbolism. And this goes over a lot of people's heads because they think that it's just gang signs and it's nothing deeper than that. You know, gangs are created by these same people in control. So there's many infiltrators in gangs, and that's why the gang signs that they do are the same symbols that Freemasons do. And of course, he has the number 13 on this jersey. And he really looks like Ishowspeed a lot in this picture right here. So here's some more pictures of Ishowspeed doing Symbolism, and he's a very goofy character. You know, he has his shirt on backwards and inside out right here. And this is symbolic to the fact that he's not a real person and that he's an illusion. And right here he's doing Symbolism with his hand, and he also has this lightning bolt symbol on his hat. And on the surface level, a lot of people just think he has that because his name is Ishowspeed, so they think it's just a speed reference, but it's deeper than that because the lightning bolt is a traditional symbol of sudden illumination and the destruction of ignorance. It also represents a punishment of humans by the gods from the skies, most commonly attributed to Zeus, king of the gods. So this symbol is a big reference to Zeus, and many celebrities reference Zeus a lot because he's the king of the gods in Greek mythology. And I also wanted to talk about the fact that speed is a drug. So speed is the street name for this drug right here. So that's why Ishowspeed chose the name Speed. You know, it's a big reference to Zeus, and he's also referencing this drug. So that's probably why a lot of kids find his content to be a drug. So now I just want to show you guys a lot of fruity things that he does. This is a clip of one of his music videos, and he's just doing some very nasty things in this video. And a lot of people pass it off as a joke, but this is disgusting, you know what I mean? There's kids that are watching this, and this can easily go in your subconscious mind if you watch this too much, and this can subconsciously make a lot of people like this. So that's why he does it so much, and he's making this a thing for kids to do. You know, everything he does, kids do as well. So yeah, I find it very disturbing that they can just easily push this on the kids nowadays. And he has this picture right here, and he gets away with it because his character is 17 years old. So that's why there's a lot of kids that like him. And here's some more sus pictures of him. You know, I don't really want to look at this too much because this is very disgusting. Him and AdinRoss have the same agenda. You know, why would you even take a picture like this with another man? They both have their shorts all the way down. You know, this is very nasty. And AdinRoss really puts it in plain sight. You know, in this thumbnail, he has these very nasty things and all these rainbows, and he's trying to make it like a joke. That's why he has all these laughing emojis. But he's letting us know in plain sight with his title. You know, he said AdinRoss and Ishowspeed act sus in front of NLE Choppa, and he even put the rainbow emoji. So these two characters are pushing a big agenda on the kids right now. And Ishowspeed did a live stream with this transformer woman. You know, this is not a real woman. This is actually a man that transformed into a woman. And in this video, he actually admitted that he likes men. So I'll play that clip for you guys at the end of this video. And I'm also going to play you guys a lot of different clips where he's doing a lot of fruity things with AdinRoss, because they love doing these weird dances and they have a lot of kids doing this. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my Patreon if you're interested in exclusive content that isn't allowed on YouTube. The link is in the description below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm out.
He said, y'all want a hamburger? Slap down. You can't be quick, bro.
And you wonder why I'm gay.
No, it's literally no real love. These females don't want nothing out of you. You hear me, chat? They don't like you, bro. I'm sorry. I don't want to be a bad influence, bro.
She don't like
love is not real.
Think about it. Like, try to put yourself in my shoes. A lot of people won't date me because I'm trans, but they'll
Okay.
fuck on me.
You wanna go? Cuff and Stern. Cuff and Snack.